All right, media mailbag time. Every week I hear from viewers who want to know more about how the media really works. Why are some stories covered so much more than others? Why are there so many screw-ups and slip-ups? So, let's get those questions answered. With me now, journalist Mara Schiavocampo, host of the podcast Run Tell This. Mara, you've been at NBC, ABC, iHeart, MSNBC. You've been everywhere. You know how it really works.
Absolutely.
You know how the sausage is made.
Yes.
What questions do you get? I've got a few, but what questions do you get from your audience? What do you think are the most common media misconceptions?
So the single biggest misconception is that we are lying. There is a lot of media mistrust. I hear this all the time. And here's what I would love to correct about that misperception. We are human. We make mistakes. So most often when someone says to me, the media is lying, and they point to an example, what they're pointing to is an example of a mistake, not an intentional lie. We do not have malicious intent. Most journalists, by and large, take great pride in getting things right. And it's tremendously shameful to make a mistake, and they own up to it very quickly. So if you do see a mistake, it's generally the result of human error. You're moving too fast, bad sources, too many cooks in the kitchen. You know, you're playing a game with
what do you
telephone.
mean, too many cooks in the kitchen?
If you're working with a larger team, so you have a producer on the ground or multiple producers at different places in the field, especially with breaking news, someone's calling this government official, someone's doing this, then you get into a game of telephone and gathering information, and you're working against deadlines. Mistakes can be made. We're all human. So our intent is to get it right and to get it first. And when mistakes are made, that's actually very embarrassing.
Yeah, but it's almost always innocent, right? So especially these days with the pandemic and people working in different places, you know, you might have 4 editors in 4 different places, and then a typo ends up in a story, and it's just because of the crazy workflow.
Absolutely. And then people will then tweet you what an idiot you are. A little bit of kindness also could go a long way.
Okay,
you know, we don't mean to make those kinds of mistakes.
Well, I think this relates to one of the questions I get so often. You know, why isn't the media covering this story? You know, there's breaking news. It happened half an hour ago. I see it all over Twitter. Why aren't you covering it? And I find often the answer is we are trying. Like, we're getting ready. We're getting our act together. You know, it takes time to get crews to the scene. It takes time to get live shots established. And it takes time to verify the information and find out if the story is actually a big deal.
Well, that's
something viewers should want, but it can be confusing when you're on social media and it looks like something crazy is happening and we haven't confirmed it yet.
Well, that's the key, is verification takes time. And it's also what builds trust, because you know if you see it on X outlet, you can take it to the bank because they always get it right. That's what every news outlet wants to be known for. And it takes time to verify facts and information before you go public with it. And that's often what the delay is about.
What's the next question you think you get most often?
So another big one is political bias, right? So people will say this group is all liberal, or they say the media is too conservative, too right-wing. Here's kind of the beauty of the space that we're in today, is that we really know the political biases of most of the outlets that we're looking at, and we know the ones that are straight down the middle. So for example, the public knows that Fox is right-leaning, and they know, for example, that Joy-Ann Reid at MSNBC is a proud progressive. And they also know the outlets that consider themselves to be in the middle. What's really ironic about that is that journalists are aware of our own political bias. We're not robots. And so often we'll overcompensate when we know we're covering something where we might have a little bit of skin in the game, a little bit of emotional attachment. We'll overcompensate to make sure the other side really gets a fair amount of coverage and really gets explained properly. So in my view, when we do have a political bias, it's the other view that actually benefits from that, because we're trying to counter our own human impulses.
Right, that's very interesting. I get questions about bias a lot about, Fox News, for example. People say, why isn't the government intervening? Why isn't the FCC taking action? Well, the answer is the FCC does not oversee cable. They have no oversight of cable at all. There's no action that can be taken. And frankly, given the proud, history of a free press in the United States, the less government involvement, the better, I think is safe to say.
Yeah, I would agree with that 100%. And people have to keep in mind, the founders of this country put freedom of the press in the First Amendment, not the Second, not the Third, not the 10th, the First. That's how important it is to the democracy.
Right. I think a question both you and I get is, why are journalists withholding? It seems like you're holding back the real story. Yes. Do you find that's true sometimes?
Well, this is the one I get when I'm out. I'm at a cocktail party or I'm with my family, and someone will pull me to the side and they'll say, hey, what's the real story behind X? The truth is, we report every single piece of reportable information. We want to include as much detail as possible. We don't withhold anything that is verified and reportable. If we're not reporting something, it's because it's not reliable.
Right, we just don't know. And that's like, I think increasingly that's, we need to be honest about what we don't know, especially in breaking news situations. Here's what we know, yes, but here's what we don't know. I mean, the pandemic has been full of unknowns, and we just have to keep being honest about the unknowns.
Yeah, and that transparency is key. We are really in the age of transparency, thanks in large to social media. And the public expects the same thing from the mainstream press, and we actually can do a much better job at that, about being more transparent and kind of opening up that lens a little bit, because that's what people expect. They expect to peek behind the curtain today, not to have the powers that be only show them what they want to see.
Right. Mara, thank you for being here.
Thanks
for
Brian.
the peek.
Happy New Year.
Speaking of transparency, look me up on social media, Twitter, Facebook, email me, bstelter@gmail.com. That's where I get your viewer feedback every week.